The market is in a buy program. This was a stop hunt. It happened before my very eyes. This is a stop hunt or turtle soup. Depends on how you want to call it. Price might go up. Availability might go up. Which one is most likely to be the because we are not I love this high right here. It is a relative equal high. Now in an uptrend, a relative equal high would look like this. There has been a stop hunt from here. There was a stop hunt at this point in price. Now this is a relative equal high. Or EQL. Observe the structure of a relative equal high because it is going to help you when you are framing your bias of where the market is going. So this is that high, relative equal high. How do we further confirm that the market is in a buy program? This is an inversion fair value gap on the 1 hour timestamp. So as you can see, when smart money engineered price to this point in price, the consequent encroachment of the inversion fair value gap. This fair value gap became an inversion when this green candle closed above it. Now, instead of this fair value gap to support price down, it inverts its role to take price up. So as you can see, this is what smart money does, and it's not random. Fair value gap invalidated, consequent encroachment of the inversion fair value gap. And this high right here was the relative equal high. Here is my relative equal high or relative equal low. Okay, that would do. That would do. This high has been disturbed anyway. So the next high in sight would be this high, then this high, then that high. So if we are able to frame this analysis on a 1 hour time frame, we are going to go down to the lower time frame for an entry, and we are going to take profits until we hit the extreme liquidity at 0.09445. The fire like I'm Legolas, Legolas, Legolas. The king of my hood, I am the principal. Principal, principal. Hey, my Benson Lovana. Lovana, make my mommy proud. Because I the fire like I'm Legolas. I want to look for a fair value gap on this bullish order block. These red candles are bullish order blocks, and I expect to find an inversion fair value gap that will act as a support. The confluence is this previous day close line, the previous day close. So right now we are trading above the previous day close, which is also a bullish confirmation. So let us drop to the 15 minutes and see what's going on. confirmation of smart money. This fair value gap was invalidated here. Then price came in again, consequent encroachment, final tap in here and exploded to the upside. So if you take your eyes to the left, you are gonna see this fair value gap. I think that's accurate enough, but let me just refine it. This fair value gap has been tapped into here, so the new level of distribution that will turn to a new level of accumulation will be this one. So we are looking for a drop down near the previous day close. So this is an inversion fair value gap. Why is it an inversion fair value gap? This fair value gap right here was closed up here and got invalidated here. Immediately this fair value gap was invalidated here, price tapped into this previous leg of accumulation or distribution rather, and now we saw price print a huge bullish candle, which is a bullish fair value gap. We can trade off this fair value gap, or you can base your entry based on the consequent encroachment of this inversion fair value gap. So it's a win-win situation. If you are good trading fair value gaps, you can base your entry based off a fair value gap. But if you don't see your entry based off a fair value gap, then you can confidently refine your entry to the best inversion fair value gap. So if I may, let me drop to the 5 minutes. Today is the happiest day of my life. Damn. Wow. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful to watch. Okay. What am I even looking for? I'm looking for inversion fair value gaps on a lower time frame. We are looking for support. Look at this fair value gap right here. This place could be an engineered liquidity or an inducement. As you can see, this bullish print of price, this bullish print right here, price has closed above this previous relative equal high. So the bullish order block would be this candle right here, which sits perfectly with the previous day close line. It is not coincidence. The market is just in a buy program. So I'll be looking for confluence near this level. Now price may not eventually come to this level, but it is a level to watch out for. I would take my entry off the consequent encroachment of this inversion fair value gap. Do you guys think there will be an extreme sweep of liquidity before price eventually goes to the upside? What if price comes right back into this level? Before continuing high? Of course it is possible. It is very possible. It is going to take them just one candle print to accomplish that. Breaker block. This is a breaker block. Man, I need to watch ICT this year. I have not watched ICT. That's a breaker block right here. The proportion block should be right here, right? Breaker block. The proportion block should be right here, right here. So that is actually where I'll be looking for entries. I'll be looking for entries and the consequent encroachment of this inversion fair value gap. Observe this level. Observe this level. I'll be looking for buy orders here. I'll be looking for buy orders here. This is another sweet, quick, relative equal high. Intraday, I could just trade this and be alright. In and out, in and out. I just need one clean trade per day. So I'm going to remove all the crypto pairs that I have, and I'll leave BMT because I really need to nail this particular trade and call it a day. Okay guys, I want us to pour in energy into this one and do a one shot one kill, one shot one kill. Fair value gap, fair value gap. It has not been filled here, so I'm expecting price to still test our inversion fair value gap level. Stop loss around here, quick one to the high side, and we call it a day. So that is basically it. That is what I'm watching today. BMT USDT, you know. If I have time this weekend, we are going to revisit this price action. So that is when we see how this actually played out, whether price continued to the downside or it respected our inversion fair value gaps. So guys, that is just it. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm looking out for today. Please like, subscribe and share this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Love and hyper.